as you can probably tell by the title of this video, this is kind of a self-indulgent video, and I almost considered not uploading this, but then I realized, you know what? It's April 1st, and I really liked the way that I went with this story, and you know what? I can just say that it's today's prank video, since last year I did a prank video as well, and yeah, that's really all I can say to explain myself right now. Anyway, if you do decide to listen to the video, just know you're going to hear my real voice. Well, kind of. I don't really know what my real voice is anymore. But yeah, you're going to hear my attempt at a Floch impression, and you're going to hear me attempting to be a Yandere with my normal voice. So yeah, enjoy that, I guess. April Fools.
Emotional as always. It only serves to prove my point. But it's annoying nonetheless.
Hey.
Oh. It's you. What are you doing here?
The same as everyone else. Honoring the lives of those we lost. What does it look like?
Please. Do you really think that's what they're doing?
I'd like to believe that. Wouldn't you?
As if. Do you really think that I want those emotional, infantile imbeciles pretending to honor the lives that they lost themselves?
I take it you fought with them again? Same old argument?
As if it can even be called the same. At this point, they're just grasping at straws, trying desperately to prove that they were in the right, when everyone can see that they weren't.
Right. Well, I didn't tap on your shoulder for no reason. I couldn't tell how distressed you were. I wanted to talk to you for a reason, and it certainly wasn't about them. Could I pull you aside for a moment?
Sure. Any excuse to get away from them is welcome, I suppose.
I thought you'd say something like that. Come on, there's a spare room over here. No one should hear us.
Why'd you specify that?
What I want to talk to you about is... It's personal, okay? And I'd really prefer it if no one else heard.
Right. That makes sense, I suppose. Especially considering it's those people who are around us right now.
Yeah. And who'd want those people overhearing us, right?
Right. Anyway, where's the spare room you were talking about?
It's just down this hallway. Come on.
How'd you even find this place? Were you wandering around earlier?
Well, you know me. I tend to stay away from the others. Tend to wander.
Yeah, I do know you quite well. Though I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Why's that?
Not much to know, really. You're always distant from everyone else.
Yeah, well, you're about to know why.
Really? I take it I'll be the first?
Yeah. So count yourself lucky, I suppose.
You suppose? Oh. Thanks for getting the door. I didn't even realize this is where we were going.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got the door for you, idiot.
Hey, I'm not the idiot here.
I know. Look, just get inside, okay? What I want to talk to you about, it's a bit of a long story. I don't want to waste any time.
Yeah, I know. So, what exactly am I supposed to be learning right now?
Well, there's this condition that some people are born with. It kind of messes with their emotions. Don't give me that look. I know what you're thinking. And no, it doesn't make us more emotional than other people. At least, not at the start.
I'm already starting to not like this.
I can tell, but just give it a moment, okay?
Alright, if you say so.
Now, at first, it seems to take away our ability to feel emotions. It can make it either extremely difficult or impossible for us to feel anything. Most people can go their whole lives without being able to feel properly. Sure, they can feel physical pain, but it doesn't register as something bad in their mind. Because though there is physical discomfort, pain is kind of emotional as well, even when it's physical. It has to register in your mind that it's just bad and that it's just something you don't want, you know?
Why are we discussing the subject of pain? Isn't this about all emotions?
Well, yeah, but that's kind of the only one that's really physical, you know?
Right. Well then, continue, I guess.
Well, this condition has a name. It's a bit of a weird name, really. The term used to describe people like me is Yandere. And it's a combination of two words. One meaning lovesick and the other meaning mentally ill. Essentially, when put together, the term means mentally ill with love. In other words, you're so lovesick it drives you insane.
I see. And what does that have to do with a condition that makes it impossible for people to feel anything?
I was getting there. See, people like me, sometimes we can go our whole lives without feeling anything. But sometimes miracles happen. And we're able to feel something, even if it's just for a moment. But no matter when we feel it, or how long it lasts, it's usually the same thing. A positive emotion. Some might call it infatuation, but we know what it really is. It's love. Pure, true love. Something that so few people get to experience. That's the first emotion we always feel. And it can only be given to us by one specific person.
I see. And after that, are you only able to feel love, or can you feel everything else as well?
After that, we're able to feel anything, really. Physical pain finally registers as something bad. Happiness, it's within our reach. But because we don't develop with these emotions, because we often find them when we're older, more developed, and less physically capable of learning new skills, these emotions of ours can get a bit out of control.
What? Like those Survey Corps brats?
Yeah, kinda like that. That's why I've been hiding this for such a long time. I know people don't like emotions or overly emotional people around here. So, when I first discovered that I was one of the few miracles in the world, I kept it hidden. I kept up my facade of indifference and distance. I didn't want to be associated with people that weren't well liked, you know?
Yeah, I can understand that. So, why are you telling me? Don't tell me you're...
No, it's not like that. You're not the one who makes me feel, don't worry.
Okay. Not that I would be against that, it's just... now's really not the time, and just... given everything that's happened, I don't know if I could care about someone who was so emotional and so needy.
Yeah, I get it. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, Did you just lock the door?
Yeah, I did. That doesn't make you uncomfortable, does it?
No, certainly not. I was just a bit curious as to why, that's all.
You'll find out in a moment.
So, you're telling me this because of what? I don't understand. If I'm not the one you want, then why am I supposed to know this?
See, Floch, that's a bit difficult to explain. You and I have worked alongside each other for years. And up until recently, you haven't really gotten on my nerves. I've been able to tolerate you, though barely. Not that there's anything wrong with how you were behaving before, it's just, well, once I developed emotions, I found that a lot of people get on my nerves and irritate me, and fortunately, you weren't really one of those people. Until recently.
And what exactly did I do to annoy you or upset you?
See, there was something you said recently to one of the boys in the Survey Corps. You said that he should be dead. You said that he should have died. And I don't really appreciate people telling my will, my reason for living, that he should be dead.
Oh, Look, I didn't know that he...
I know. You don't have to explain yourself. I know that I haven't made it obvious. Nobody really knew except for me. But there is something that does bother me. Commander Erwin, Armin Arlert. There's a key difference between the two of them. And you somehow found the opposite of that difference. You said that the difference is Erwin could have saved humanity, and Armin is just a crybaby who deserved to die. Is that right?
Yes. Before I knew, I did believe that, but...
No buts. I know you still believe that. It's painfully obvious. But the thing is, the key difference between them isn't what they could have given to humanity. It's what they already gave. You see, Armin willingly sacrificed his life. He went out of his way to lie to his friends. He even refrained from exchanging final words with them, meaningful final words and goodbyes with them, so that he could just run off to his death for the sake of humanity. That's what a good soldier does. That's what a good person does. And even though it killed me to hear about what happened to him and to see him in that state, I understand why he did it. I understand everything about him. I know why he did it. And I know that that is what a good soldier is supposed to do. But Commander Erwin, the leader of the military, the one who is supposed to embody every desirable trait of a soldier, he had to be coaxed, yelled at, and coerced into giving his life for the cause he already swore his life to. He had to be told to give up on his dreams and charge to his death. A good commander would have done so willingly. He wouldn't have just stood on the sidelines and watched everything play out. But that's what he wanted to do. So tell me, Floch, do you still think that he's the man who should have been brought back?
When you put it like that, no, I suppose not, but...
No, No. There are no buts here. Except, maybe, the one I'm about to kick.
What are you... What are you...
Oh, see, you're still talking, and that's kind of an issue. Fortunately, that'll be resolved soon. Once I just pull the blade out of your torso.
You're a devil, just like he was. Think about it. Who's the real devil here? Someone who tells it like it is? Or someone who kills an innocent soldier?
Oh, how about we rephrase that? Might make the answer a little easier, don't you think? Who's the real devil here? Someone who told humanity's hero that he should be dead? Or a girl who fell head over heels for a boy who saved her life and all of humanity, and became so fond of him that she just couldn't help herself. So she killed the one person who kept telling him he was worthless. You have the rest of your life to answer that question, Floch. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get myself cleaned up before my sweetheart sees me. I wouldn't want him to find me covered in someone else's blood, now would I? Oh, and try not to look so pathetic while you're bleeding out, would you? Don't want to look like a coward, right?